Building habits was always something I struggled with. So with fitness, it was especially tough because you gotta commute to the gym, you gotta wait for equipment. Sometimes you're too tired from work or school. I was on and off with the gym for about 10 years. The times I did go to the gym, I would only end up going once or twice a week with my diet. Sure, I would eat a protein bar after my workouts, but I still ate fast food. My favorite post-workout meal was going to In-N-Out and getting a double-double. Last year, when the US called for lockdown, I knew I wanted to spend the time that I had productively. At this time, I also started to get into reading. One book that I came across, it was called Guide to the Good Life by William B. Irvine. He talked about the idea of control. The Stoics believed that in life, there's things you can control and things you can't control. Once you distinguish, life becomes a lot easier. When I applied that to fitness, I couldn't control the fact that gyms are closed. I couldn't control the pandemic. But what I could control was whether I chose to work out and what I ate. I was tired of BSing myself with the gym. I wanted to go in with a plan. At this time, I was working an internship, so I saved a little bit of money. I ended up splurging on a barbell, a set of plates, a squat rack, and a bench. Once my equipment came in, I set it up and I started working out. I hadn't lifted in a few months, so all of my PRs disappeared. But honestly, I didn't even care. I didn't care how much weight I was pushing. I didn't care about how I looked like. All I cared about was making this a habit. The great thing about having a home gym setup is that it takes away the excuse that you can't go to the gym. For me, my gym is just downstairs. If I can't walk downstairs, then something's wrong. I started to develop a routine where I would wake up, I would drink my pre-workout, I would eat my oatmeal, and then I'd lift. After about a week, working out felt like something I didn't even need to think about. I just did it. If you play video games, you know about the game Dark Souls. You're in a world where everybody's dead. The game is known for being so difficult that you just keep dying in the game. When you die that many times, you just learn to get better. It's very frustrating, but in between your fights with these enemies, there's this bonfire that you sit at. You can restore your health, you can level up your weapons, or you can just chill. The gym was like that to me. With the depressing news, with the pandemic, and all the stress that was coming in, the gym was something to look forward to every single day. Fast forward a couple of months. Throughout this time, I was taking progress pictures. And I remember looking at this specific progress picture and thinking, I never thought I would see my abs. I thought getting abs was for people on social media. There's a saying in sports that you take it day by day. With the gym, I didn't think about how am I gonna look 6 months down the line. All I thought about was how many calories am I eating today? What workout am I doing today? I would focus on these two things and I would just rinse and repeat every single day. Along with my body improving, I noticed other areas of my life that were improving as well. Growing up, people would always tell me, straighten up, stop slouching. When you get good at pull-ups, you can't help but stand up straight. It's such a small thing, but I never thought I would have good posture. Another area that I've been looking to improve in is reading. In school, teachers would assign you these novels to read that you're not interested in, but I started finding books that I was interested in. I figured that if I can improve my body this much, I can do the same with my mind. Another thing too, guys, we get a bad rep for being bad dressers. With me, I wanted to change things up. I taught myself the basics on color theory, what essentials guys should have in their closet, and I revamped my wardrobe. I went from wearing sweatpants and hoodies every day to expressing myself with fashion. Fitness has given me the confidence to delve into that. When I look back on that list, I didn't write down that I wanted to increase my confidence or that I wanted a nice body. Those are goals, which are fine to have. You can't always control outcomes, but what you can control are the steps that lead to those outcomes. There's a quote from that book. We can either spend this moment wishing it could be different, or we can embrace this moment. During the pandemic, I could have seen that I wasn't fit, I wasn't very confident, but having that mindset never did me any good. I have to start taking responsibility for my actions. When it comes to fitness, you may have been winging it, you may have been inconsistent with your diet, and you're frustrated because you're putting in this work and nothing's coming out. I've been there, I know how frustrating it is. That was yesterday, so I'll challenge you today with that same question that I faced a year ago.